At the end of the day, you really have to remember that you chose motherhood. Your motherhood is your kid's childhood. Once I realized, I was like, oh my God, yes, like I need to change a lot of things about myself and my mindset. A couple of years ago, I had somebody tell me that I am miserable a lot and I complain a lot. When I'm given solutions and ideas, I just shut them down, almost as if I want to just like, I just want to be miserable and wallow in this misery. And I realized that was true. I really hated hearing that. And I was at war with that. And it was a big deal, honestly. But I was realizing that it was true. I was consuming a lot of negative content about motherhood. And I also do have a really big negative side to me that is almost like wanting to predict negative things to like protect myself and be ready for them. And also, that's how I was raised. Complaining was just like a normal thing that everybody in my family does. It was just like natural to me to focus on the negative. And I realized I need to start actively, very actively changing that because it depends. My day is like how it's going to go. It depends on me. If I wake up and I'm miserable and I continue, like what you focus on increases. If you focus on the fact that motherhood is hard, it's exhausting, and it is just mentally draining, your kids don't listen to you, blah blah blah, all these things, then that's where you're going to see more and more of, because you literally, your brain will focus on the things that you choose to focus on, whether we want to believe it or not. It literally is science. I'm not saying that you have to be happy and positive and elated and exhausted and like amazed all the time. No, but I'm telling you now that I'm realizing that my kids are getting a little bit older. We're like out of toddlerhood. My kids are 3.5, 5.5. I'm like, oh my God, I want to go back. I want to go back and I want to do it all over again, because now I feel very different about being a mom. I feel like I am able to feel my negative emotions, my feelings just for this much, and then move on. Okay, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna focus on this differently? I've built a morning routine that helps me, and I still get frustrated, I still get impatient, I still have days where I'm just ugh, but I am more focused on like, okay, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna solve it? What can we do? Because really, I do live the life that I wanted to live. I did choose to have kids. I always wanted to have kids. I wanted to be a mom. I am blessed to be a stay-at-home mom thanks to my husband working so hard that I don't have to worry about anything. I just go to the store and I spend his money, our money, and I don't have to worry about anything. And I really need there to be more positive content about motherhood, and I want to be a part of it, because one, your motherhood is your kid's childhood, and what you focus on increases. There's literally science to that, right? That if you focus in on the negative things and things that bother you, you are going to see more and more and more of it, because that's how your brain works.